Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope you're all doing fine, and we're gonna continue with the second part of the story I started yesterday, Two Renegades. So let's do this. There was a doctor to attend a sick man. If Dr. Milikin had your case, he made the terrors of death seem like an invitation to a donkey party. He had the bedside manners of a pure medicine man and the soothing presence of a dray loaded with iron bridge girders. No idea what is this. When he laid his hand on your fevered brow, you felt like Cap John Smith just before Pocahontas went his bail. Well, this old medical outrage floated down to my shack when I sent for him. He was built like a shad, and his eyebrows was black, and his white whiskers trickled down from his chin like milk coming out of a sprinkling pot. He had a black boy along carrying an automatic can full of calomel and a sow. Doc felt my pulse, and then he began to mess up some calomel. What is this? Calomel. With an agricultural implement that belonged to the trowel class. I don't want any dead mask made yet, Doc, I says, nor my liver put in a plaster of Paris cast. I'm sick, and it's medicine I need, not frescoing. You're a blame Yankee, ain't you? Asks Doc, going on mixing up his Portland cement. I'm from the north, says I, but I'm a plain man and don't care for mural decorations. When you get the isthmus all asphalted over with that ball weevil prescription, would you mind giving me a dose of painkiller or a little strychnine on toast to ease up this feeling of unhealthiness that I've got? They was all sassy, just like you, says Old Dog, but we lowered their temperature considerable. Yes, sir, I reckon we sent a good many of ye over to old Mortius Nisiponum. Look at the Antium and Bull Run and 7 Pines around Nashville. There never was a battle where it didn't lick ye unless you was 10 to our 1. I knew you was a blame Yankee the minute I laid your eyes on you. Don't reopen the chasm, Doc, I begs him. Any Yankees I may have in geographical and As far as I am concerned, a Southern is as good as a Filipino any day. I'm feeling too bad to argue. Let's have secession without without misrepresentation, if you say so. But what I need is more laudanum, 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 and less Lindy's Lane. If you're mixing that compound, gefloxide of gefloxicum for me, please fill my eyes with it before you get around to the Battle of Gettysburg, for there is a subject full of talk. By this time, Doc Milliken had drawn up a line of fortifications on square pieces of paper, and he says to me, "Young, take one of these powders every 2 hours. They won't kill you. I'll be around again about sundown to see if you're alive." All Doc's powders knocked the charges. I stayed in San Juan and got to knowing him better. He was from Mississippi, and the red, hottest southerner that ever smelled mint. He made Stonewall Jackson and R.I. Lee look like abolitionists. He had a family somewhere down near Yazoo City, but he stayed away from the States on account of an uncontrollable liking he had for the absence of Yankee government. Him and me got Aztec personally as the emperor of Russia and the dove of peace, but sectionally we didn't amalgamate. It was a beautiful system of medical practice introduced by old Doc into that isthmus of land. He'd take that bracket so, and a mild chloride and his hypodermic, and treat anything from yellow fever to a personal friend. Besides his other liabilities, Doc could play a flute for a minute or two. He was guilty of two tunes, Dixie and another one that he was mighty close to the Souvenir River. You might say one of its tributaries. He used to come down and sit with me while I was getting well and aggrieve his flute and say unreconstructed things. About the North. You have thought the smoke from the first gun at Fort Sumter was still floating around in the air. You know that was about the time they staged them property revolutions down there that wound up in the fifth act with the thrilling canal scene where Uncle Sam has 9 curtain calls holding Miss Panama by the hand while the bloodhounds keep Senator Morgan treed up in a coconut palm. That's the way it wound up, but at first it seemed as if Colombia was going to make Panama look like one of the 3.98 kind with dents made in it in the factory like they were at North Beach, North Beach, fresh fish fries. For mine, I played the Straw Hat crowd to win, and they gave me a colonel's commission over a brigade of 27 men in the left wing and second joint of the insurgent army. The Colombian troops were awfully rude to us. One day, when I had my brigade in a sandy spot with its shoes off doing a battalion drill by squads, the government army rushed from behind a bush at us, acting as noisy and disagreeable as they could. Alright, guys, we're gonna continue tomorrow with the third part. So, thank you for joining me today and see you tomorrow. Bye.